Hey guys, it's aeolynx here. I thought I'd bring you another video. This video is going to be tips on how to escape low elo, bronze and silver elo. Just a few tips that I've learned climbing through to plat and going to climb into diamond. I can achieve plat no problem. It's that plat to diamond hurdle I have to get over. But getting out of low elo is very simple. Just a couple of tips. The first one is being main one champion. Preferably one champion per role. Some champions like Annie, something super simple like Annie, Garen, something like that, Ashe, something that can, is very simple and easy to carry with. Annie can be played in 3 separate roles: top, mid, and support. Very good champion to main. That's why Annie bot is challenger. Let's see what else. A simple champion like Ashe for AD carry, Annie for 3 different roles, Garen for top lane, jungle would be something simple like Warwick, something like that. Another thing you want to do is your pre-game analysis. Now if you look at this clip here that I did, you'll see at the beginning of the game I'm looking at what lanes to gank, saying that I'm not going to gank Yasuo very much because he doesn't have a lot of gank potential besides his skill shot tornado, right? So I'm not going to be focusing his lane. Now I am Vi, and Akali is against, or rather Katarina is against Akali. So my objective that I made predetermined was to get Katarina fed. So I'm going to focus on going against her lane, and my bot lane obviously is a very good lane to gain with Karma and Misfortune. So your pre-game analysis and knowing which ganks, or if you're jungling, which lanes to gank is very important. As you've seen, I looked up top and there's Galio. It's going to be very hard to kill past a certain point with the Yasuo lane. Regardless of that, you also want to take small advantages, which are CS lead, vision control, managing your wave so you deny creeps against your enemy, making sure, let's say you have a hyper carry like Katarina, as I do in this game, you just focus her lane and get her fed because you know that she can carry the game very hard. Stuff like that. Always buy a control ward. Whenever you back and you notice you have a slot open and you have at least 75 gold, or if you sit there for like 10 seconds and you can get a control ward, always buy a control ward. That's a big tip, and not a lot of people buy control wards after like one and then they won't notice that it's gone. Even if you have one up, always buy one, because you take a tower in mid lane, you take tier 1 tower, right? Well, you need to move your vision ward that's in toward dragon in that little bush in the river. You need to move that up to say right in here, right behind blue buff and around wolves in that bush, because you take control of the map as you take their towers. That way you can pressure them more and you keep that pressure up. And if you ever had one of those games where you just feel like that they always know where you are, it's because they had vision control in your jungle, right? And they're just pressing you back as they go. So that's why you always buy a vision ward. What else? Don't chat at all. Don't even type GG. And mute everybody at the beginning of the game. You're focused on improving yourself, not worried about what somebody else is saying in the game or typing in the game. Now, if it was voice chat, it would be very different, obviously. But you're not worried about somebody flaming or tilting or what the enemy is saying. You're just worried about your gameplay, and you want to focus on your gameplay and nothing but the gameplay. And you don't want to focus on any typing. Like, you'll be in bronze and silver, and they'll type, "Hey, get cancer," something like that, right? You don't want to see that. Just immediately mute everybody. I mean, there's no point in it. What else? Pay attention to your minimap. If you're not glancing at the minimap, then you're probably not going to get past mid-silver, like silver 3, due to the fact that the minimap is very important. Like, if you watch me play, I'm always looking at my champion, and then I'm going and I'm looking at the minimap and pressing my F keys to get to the other champions, such as that, and seeing where we have vision at and seeing if there's a champion crossing that vision. Now, it's different for other lanes, of course. Like, jungle, it's very easy to look at minimap. You should be looking at minimap. If you're not, that's insane. Other roles, of course, you'll have to plan on when you're going to look at the minimap. Notice how the enemy's playing against you in lane. Like if they're randomly moving up on you and you don't know why, and you don't have vision, that probably means you're about to get ganked or there's a jungler near. So just notice their movements. What else? I'm trying to think. Wave management, proper wave management. Always, if they're pushing you, try to get a good lane freeze. If you can freeze the lane, that opens up an opportunity for your jungler to gank for you, and an opportunity for you to get fed with kills, of course. And if you're just constantly pushing, and you're getting ganked over and over, well, you should probably stop pushing and just constant push all game. That's a big no. Like, don't always auto the creeps. There's a reason why that you want to freeze at certain moments in time, you know. Let's see. What else can I think of to give you guys? It's super late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Super tired. Just quick tips for Season 8, getting ready. I think it's all I have for now. I want to be doing some more videos. I'm going to be doing some pro player game analysis, replay analysis, such as Apdo, Faker, Korean players, such as that. I'm going to be doing some simple champions for each role that you can play and climb easily in Season 8, and of course how to climb with those champions. I'm just trying to get out a video as soon as possible right now. I'm ready to go to bed. Let's see. Some of the best champions to play that are a little bit more complex than the simple champions, such as Annie. She's just a super good champion all around. She can play top, mid, good utility. I mean, solid champ. Easy to CS with. Use CS with Q, get the mana refund. Let's see. I think that's. I'll have a video coming out with how to practice CSing and how to CS properly. Let's see, anything else I can think of. When to do Baron and Dragon, when to take certain objectives. Because a lot of people don't know, they might kill one person and then there'll be like a person in your game pinging constantly for Baron, and it's like the worst time to do Baron, and then you get aced and they win the game, right? So that'll be a video I'll do. If you have any suggestions on how to improve at these videos, because I am just starting to make these videos. Obviously, I'm still getting over the nervousness of being in front of a camera. But other than that, and of course, I have it written down or typed up of what I'm wanting to say when I lose my track of thought, because I do start going on rants often. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting. I want to get at least Diamond 1 this season, Season 8 in League, and I hopefully we'll be able to get into Masters towards the end. Maybe a little bit after that, but we'll see that to come. And I'll also be live streaming on Twitch if you want to check that out. Anyways, thank you for watching.